This is Anything and Everything with Brit, sponsored by Evry. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Anything and Everything podcast. On this week's episode, we have a very special guest, Miss Olivia. Hello. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. So I'm like, let's have like a chill, nice girl talk podcast, talk about literally anything and everything. Hence how we named the podcast that. Obviously, a lot of people probably know her through social media and also through her Evry iconic collab that she made. But maybe just like maybe just like start off by, I don't know, introducing yourself, all that stuff.
Okay. Hi, I'm Olivia DeJarnett. I've been doing social media for since I think my senior year of high school, but it didn't get serious until college. I go to Indiana University and I'll be a senior this year.
Wow.
And my major is criminal justice, which is really weird. I feel like everyone's always like, why are you doing that when you're doing social media? And honestly, I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do with that. And I just created my necklace with Evry jewels. It's so cute.
Slay.
And we're designing another one right now, so that's exciting.
Would you ever do social media like full time?
Yeah, I would want to.
So like when you graduate, do you think you're gonna get a job in that field or you're gonna kind of stick with social media?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna apply to jobs and kind of just see where I'm at. And then I feel like I'm gonna end up at least doing a year of just full-time social media and then kind of seeing if it goes how that goes. But I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
Wow.
That's a cool program, I feel like, to be in. I used to want to be like a lawyer and be in criminal. I used to love criminal, whatever it's called, the show.
It's definitely the Criminal Minds.
Yeah, Criminal Minds. I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting major, and my classes are cool, but I'm just not a schoolgirl, to be honest, so.
Relatable for both of us.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? So how did you kind of start with social media? Was it right away on TikTok? Did you have a channel before, a YouTube channel before, or what was the content you started posting? We want to know everything.
Okay, so when I was in seventh grade, I wanted to make YouTube videos and I wouldn't do it alone because I was embarrassed. And so I got one of my friends in seventh grade to sit in her room and make stupid challenge videos, like the Funny Bunny challenge, with the marshmallows. We would post those YouTube videos, and everyone at school would make fun of us. So we stopped, and I was like, oh God. And then once COVID hit, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna post YouTube videos because why not? I have nothing to lose. I'm not gonna see anyone at my high school anymore. And so I started posting vlogs, and then on TikTok it was just the random challenges and dances that I can't dance, literally can't dance, but it was the most random TikToks, and then a few of them just kind of blew up, and they were all so stupid. And then I just kind of continued posting every day, and now here I am. But then I had another account in my sophomore year of college, so 2 years ago, and I had 860,000, and it got deleted. So
Why?
this was me restarting. I don't know. It was during the phase of TikTok where everyone's account was getting banned for minor safety, even though I was over 16. I don't really know, but I had, yeah, that account, and it got completely deleted, couldn't get it back. So this one is restarted within the last year and a half.
I feel like a lot of people's accounts have been.
Don't manifest that. That's scary.
That's
so my
scary.
biggest nightmare.
Oh,
Okay,
I
you're
was
doing well.
torn to pieces.
Your account.
And how did you just had to make another account and restart?
I just, yeah, I had to make another account and restart, and it was it's so hard and so frustrating and
That's
awful.
That's really stressful.
Oh my!
Oh,
And
it was so
was there a
stressful.
way you could reach out and just be what the f is going on, or?
I tried to reach out, and I didn't have a manager at the time, so it was me versus them basically. And I so many other bigger creators were also getting their accounts deleted, so I think I was kind of not their biggest priority, but they weren't really answering, and they finally answered once. They're okay, fill out this form, and then nothing ever happened. So
I'm
it
always
was
scared to get my
awful.
Instagram deleted. It's not a big account, but that's
Wow.
scary to me.
And what would you say your kind of content focuses around in a lot of beauty, fashion, that kind of how do you even know what you want to film?
Honestly, anything and everything. I feel when people ask me what's your content style, I'm kind of oh, just everyday lifestyle situations, hauls, get ready with me's, vlogs of the day, and just honestly anything.
I feel that's what people want to see, where it's everyday, like,
Lifestyle.
yeah, lifestyle kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And I feel like also the fact that you go to school again just makes you like extra relatable that people want to see.
Mhm.
Are you like still nervous to like film at school and things like that, or
Sometimes, like in like public and stuff, I definitely won't as much because I feel like like I don't know. I just like I don't really care what people think, but then again, like I do, and it's just kind of like weird. But around my friends and stuff, like I will film whatever, and like they like I'll film them. But I also did like day of my life at school, but it's kind of like awkward, to, like have my phone out like in class, like showing it. But I don't know. I like to like look back on all the videos, so I tell myself like you're gonna regret not like filming like something like a 2 second clip. Like who cares if someone looks at you? But
true? Yeah,
yeah.
I have no shame in my game. I'll just be like filming out in public, and I don't like. I'm like, okay, well, this is part of my job, so I mean, you could laugh all you want, but
Is it which one is it both of you who like does the that goes around and like asks people questions? It's you.
it's me.
I've been filming her recently.
Yeah,
You
she's
were
our new
filming?
filmer, but yeah, for me also sometimes I'll get like nervous too, where it's like, oh my god, I'm scared people are gonna like get upset with me or something, or like when I'm like filming, but then after I'm like, okay, like what's the worst that's gonna happen?
Yeah, like yeah, what's gonna happen?
Sometimes I have to force you a little.
Yeah, because I'll see people, I'll try to like, I'll look at someone and like I'll try to like dissect them beforehand, where it's like, are
Mhm.
they gonna be good on camera? Like, are they gonna be like
Gonna
having like a
yell at
big
me.
personality? Are they gonna like tell me to go fuck myself? Or they're gonna
Some
like
are
actually
really mean.
Yeah, we got some like mean people.
Like the one in New York.
You
Like
have?
this girl like straight up did not say anything, was just being so rude.
Like I would get it maybe if like
Just say like no thank you, bye. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
giving
ju-
you
there's
free
like a nice way
stuff.
to go about it.
I guess like with nowadays with like people getting robbed or stuff like on the streets, people are like nervous to take stuff because like technically, how many times you leave the house where someone comes up to you and they'll offer you free jewelry for just like
Free.
answering a question sounds like almost too good to be true.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people, especially like in like a big city, they're like nervous where it's like I might try and be asking you a question, then like someone might come behind you and like steal something. I don't know. I or like some pickpocket shit.
That makes sense. I feel like I would be like iffy about it too,
Yeah.
but I guess it depends like where I am. Like if it was like in my I live in Indiana, so if that happened to me, I'd be like, what the heck? But you guys are in California, right?
No, we're actually we're Canadian based. We're based in
Montreal.
Montreal, Canada. Yeah, we're Canadian based. Yeah. A lot of people actually were in California though, manifesting.
People are surprised.
I didn't
when
know
say
that.
Yeah, we're Canadian based, but I actually get a lot of good content at like schools. So I'll go
Okay.
like speak to like sororities, and then
Yeah.
when I'm on campus, I'll like film there all day, and it's so easy because like everyone's kind of target audience in a way, and everyone's like kind of like in like one space. And especially
Yeah.
when like it's nice out, everyone's
Good
like
age group,
outside.
too. Our
So
demographic.
yeah, it's like very much like
Yeah, I told
demographic
her a bit
everywhere.
about our campus program. Because
Wait,
Christy's going to your school, I think.
I am.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
you are.
you
Oh,
said
I am
that.
going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I think.
Perfect. You let me know when.
Oh my god, are you in a sorority?
No.
What's that like on like in at your school? Is it like a very big thing? Is it
It is a big thing. I don't know. I've never been the type to like well, in my head, I was like, I cannot live with like 50 girls. There's just no way. In my freshman year dorm, it was like me and my roommate, and then we had a suite mate, and we shared a bathroom. And so it was like so nice that I didn't have to do like communal bathrooms. And so I guess that's like bratty me saying, but I was like, I
No,
don't want to
no.
do like communal
I could not
bathrooms. Like,
do it.
especially having the luxury of like that freshman year, which was like total luck. I was like, I can't like go backwards. I can't share a bathroom with like 20 girls and sleep in a room with like 5 girls. There's just no way.
I couldn't.
is it like nerve-wracking because I like university and stuff is like different in Canada, but where you're at, do you get to choose? You don't get to choose your roommate, right?
I think your sophomore year is when you'd live in, and I think you'd get a, wait, are you talking about freshman year dorm or?
No, just like general, yeah, like you, like not even sorority, just like when you go and like you live on campus.
Oh, yeah, you get a pick.
Oh, you get to
You
pick.
got, yeah, you can do like random, or you can choose like you and another person can kind of like say you want each other.
And did you do that?
Yeah, I chose someone that I like knew of.
And like,
We,
did you
like,
know a lot of people going to that school?
hmm
Oh, that's nice.
I'd
Yeah,
be scared to live with a
Yeah, I'd be so scared to live with a rando. I feel like I'm such a
I
light
couldn't.
sleeper. Like if someone snores or like
Oh yeah.
I can't do that.
No, the girl that I roomed with, her name is Delaney, and we only met like once before, and we became like best friends, and we're like still super close. And it was like the best like rooming situation ever.
That's like so
I,
nice.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
I feel like some people have such bad experiences with that.
Oh my God, I couldn't imagine.
Mm-mm.
Or like people like their freshman year, it kind of like shapes them for the rest of college. And if they have like a bad like roommate experience, then they kind of like have a bad perspective on the school, and
Mhm.
then the rest of their years are just like not as good.
Yeah.
And like, was it like tough for you, like a big transition to just kind of like be like living on your own and like,
Honestly, no, I was like really looking forward to it. I like hated high school for some reason, so I was like so excited to kind of like be on my own, and like I'm very like independent, so I liked being alone and like being able to like make my own decisions. And my like hometown's only like an hour and like a half away, so it's like not that far.
would you go
So I'm
back?
like far, but
Would you go
far
like back
enough.
off like home often or not really?
I was home like this past weekend for 4th of July, but I'm mainly like over the summer, like I stay at school.
Oh,
You stay at school in
really?
the summer?
hmm
Is
Oh
there a
wait,
lot to
what?
do there around?
Kinda. It's like I don't know. I like my own like space in my own apartment, and whenever I'm home, like I go home for like a few days, and I'm kind of like, all right, I'm ready to go back to
Okay, so you have your own
school.
apartment. So you're not living in the school now, so it's like you stay there, and a lot of people do that as well, or like you're kind of by yourself.
Not a lot of people. One of my other roommates is here. I have two other roommates, and one of them staying here during the summer also. I feel like not a whole lot of people are here. There's a few people, but not like crazy amount.
Oh, I didn't know.
Kind of
Okay,
peaceful.
Some
okay,
people, yeah.
and in like regards to like school, let's just say someone was listening to this and they're just like going into college. Like, what's like one piece of advice that you would give to them
Um,
based off your
I would say,
experiences?
well, my freshman year, I kind of like it was just like overwhelming the amount that like no one was there to tell you you like had to go to class or whatever, and it was during my COVID year.
Mm.
So I would say like actually stay on top of like school, like it is a priority, and I kind of took like the partying aspect like to a different level because I was like, oh, it's so fun, I can go out on a Tuesday and no one's like here to tell me no. But then I was like, oh, I have class at 8 a.m. the next day. But honestly, just like have fun and like don't like I would say try to like go away from your hometown friends and like make new friends.
Mm.
I feel like
That's
that's
nice.
big.
Yeah, I feel like because you're living, whether it's like directly on campus, like in an apartment nearby, it's like you're kind of forced
To
to,
meet new people.
yeah, to meet
Meet
new
new
people.
people. Yeah, that was like my biggest thing. Like not a whole lot of people from my high school went to my school, and I was like I really liked that because I was like I did not want to be in high school anymore or like
Mm.
be in the same group. Like I wanted to go out and like meet new people.
That's good.
And how did your friends kind of feel like your hometown friends and then the ones that you made like at college feel about your like whole TikTok social media journey? Is it like crazy for them or
I think it's cool. A lot of my like home or like high school friends, they go to different colleges, and they'll be like, this girl came up to me and they're like, no way you know her. And she's like, yeah, like I've known her since she was like in third grade. Like that's just so weird to me. But yeah, they like it. They think it's cool. And like I get sent a bunch of stuff, so like they
that's
get a
what I was
bunch of
gonna say,
stuff, so
yeah.
like they like it.
Aw, that's so cute.
That's so nice. Okay, so like no one ever gave you like a hard time and that kind of
No, not really. I
like
think my like parents at first were like, "Oh, this is cool, but like you got to be careful." And I was like, "No, I know what I'm doing. Like it'll be fine."
Mm-hmm.
no people are crazy like online, especially where it's like most of the time it's like they have no profile pictures, zero followers, zero likes, and following zero
Oh,
people.
TikTok's brutal.
I get like some people like I'll like block them off my live because they're just like trolling, and then I'll
hmm
2 seconds later a new account will come up and they're saying the same
Yeah,
thing. I'm like, how
same
fast can you
person.
make a damn account?
Yeah.
And like, why do you
No,
care?
TikTok is the worst for like hate and people
People
like
on that like
tormenting
as much as
you.
I love that app, I feel like a lot of people like don't want to see you do well.
No, they don't. They
It's
will like
it's
find something
scary.
from like 8 years ago, and like if they see you doing well, they're gonna literally dig for something to like put you down.
Do you find you get a lot of hate through TikTok and Instagram? I feel
Honestly,
like it's
like
not as
yes,
bad.
but it's not like as bad now. I feel like it comes in waves. Like I'll have like a few months where everyone's like so supportive, and then like the next day, like I could like make my bed wrong, and it's like a thing for like 3 days. It's like, and it's always like the
Who
stupidest
has
things
time for
that like
this?
get mad about.
Like, who has time to do that? To comment that?
Clearly people do.
Clearly people, but they have nothing to go for.
Um,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
they're
no,
brutal.
scary. What was I gonna say? So like obviously like you're in college, but do you attend like a lot of kind of like influencer events or and like also what's like the coolest thing that you've kind of done because like of your
Social
platform and
media.
stuff?
I've only been to like 3 or 4 of them, and it's kind of hard, like me being in Indiana, like there's not anything going on here. Last month I went to LA with White Fox, and that was like so cool. And they had this big party, and like there was like Tana Mojo was there, and I was able to bring my best friend, and it was like so cool to see her like be like what that is going on, and they like flew us out there, and like our hotel room was like decked out, and that was probably the coolest one I've been to. I've been to another White Fox one before, and it was super cool. But this is my first time being able to bring a plus one, and it was like so cool. Sorry, my cat in the background is going crazy. But it was so cool like seeing through her eyes, like watching her be like, what is happening? Like you actually like get flown out. Like she got flown out too. So it was just like super cool to like see that.
And like share that with your
Yeah.
friend. That's really
Mhm.
cute.
This podcast is sponsored by Evry Jewels. If you're looking for high quality and affordable jewelry, check out Evry Jewels, EVRYJEWELS.com, and use the code PODCASTLOVE for 50% off your entire order. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel like this kind of brings us into maybe like we could talk about your collab with Evry Jewels. I feel like that's all something like that I would say pretty cool that you've done.
Yeah, no, that's
but
like the coolest. That's so cool.
maybe kind of like walk us through maybe like why you designed that piece. Also, I feel like I remember you even like doing videos just like unboxing like the samples and stuff, and I think that's what also got people excited because I feel like it's kind of safe to say that she had like a successful
Yeah, very
collab,
successful.
and I feel like your audience I think reacted really well also because it wasn't just like out of the ordinary where it's like, so yeah, link in bio, I just designed something with Evry Jewels.
Yeah.
I think it was like very on brand to you, and like you brought them along in the process, so they kind of got excited. So you like walk us through like the initial
Like why
eating
you
everything, everything,
I
and
don't
like
even
how
remember
you're
when we first talked. I feel like it was like, when was it? Like
It
February?
was like a while.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
It was like, yeah, well, kind of a while ago. I don't even know when. I think beginning like the school year situation for me. Maybe I don't know actually.
No, I feel like near like February. I don't even know, but
February? Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
We had a call.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, Nadia reached out and DM'd me, and I was like, what the heck? Like, they want to make a necklace with me? Like, that's weird. And then we got on a call, and it just went like super well. I remember getting off and just like crying. I was so happy. And I
Oh,
called my dad, and I was like, you're not gonna believe this. Like, this is so cool. And he was like, wow. Like, and he was like, I remember like I was on the phone with him. He's like looking up every jewels, and he's like, they're like big. Like, that's so cool. And I was like,
that's
I know. And as soon as like, or after you're like, all right, like, well, you can start sending me like your ideas like as soon as possible. And so I spent like an hour just like scrolling through, like thinking of things. And I knew for sure I wanted to do a pearl on it because like that's kind of like the main thing. And I'm just like, I don't know why, but I just like really like pearls on jewelry. And one of my other necklaces has like a little pearl, and I used to wear like a pearl necklace. So I wanted a pearl for sure. And then honestly, I'm not like really religious, so I just like the cross, and then the heart was just super cute. And I don't have anything all my necklaces, like nothing like this kind of design. I feel like don't really see this often, and it's like dainty and you can stack it, and
I agree.
I don't
I
know.
like it with the
I think
charms.
it's adorable.
I think it's really cute.
And I think it's also cool that you can kind of like put your own like spin or twist on it. You can kind of literally do anything you want, make the cross bigger or smaller, add 25,000 crosses. And I think that that probably resonates with your followers in that way where it's like they could buy something that's like related to you, but it's not like your face plastered all over it where
It's
it's
not like
like
my name like all over it. Yeah, it's super cool. Like on TikTok, like right now my favorite thing to do is like going to like my tagged videos, and there's like everyone that's like unboxing them and like tagging me in them
that's
wearing
so
it, and like
cute.
that is like so crazy. Like every time I see one, I like show my boyfriend, I'm like, oh my God, like look,
You
like
did
I
this.
don't know, it's just so crazy to me. Or like people will DM me like I just ordered your necklace, like I just got it in the mail, and they'll send me a
That's like
picture.
so awesome. And I think that kind of takes like I feel like I repeat this often, but it's like takes these type of collabs to a different level where it's like people could like feel like almost like they're your friend or whatever, where it's like they're also supporting you wearing something that you made, but it's like
It's very personal. It's not like merch where you're making like a hoodie. Like I feel like jewelry
Yeah.
is more sentimental. You're getting so much love with it from your followers, which is amazing to see.
Oh, it's like makes me so happy. Like I get like multiple comments on my videos a day being like, I just ordered your necklace, or like I like when people are like, where's your necklace from? Like, oh, it's my collab with Every Jewels, and they're like, wait, what? Or someone at the
So
bar the
cute.
other day, it was like a few weeks ago, they're like, "Where's that necklace from?" And I was like, "Oh, this is awesome."
Mine.
I'm like,
Like
"Oh,
subtle flex.
actually."
Subtle flex. I just
yeah.
made it.
So I actually designed it from like start to finish, and it has my name on the
Yeah.
back of it. So
But
you
no
can
big
go shop
deal.
it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can get it on everyjewels.com, but like no big deal.
Oh,
I
that's
love
so
that.
happy. That makes
Have
me
you ever
happy.
had like any negative experiences with like this entire like platform or like influencers, someone you met that like you don't have to say who, but like someone where it was like that's not what I expected from online, or like any like mean girl energy?
Um, Honestly, like everyone that I've talked to has been nice. I feel like maybe like one or two people like at an event who I thought were like gonna be like super nice that were kind of just like standoffish or like I'm too cool for you. But
Oh,
everyone that I feel like I've met has been like so nice, and like I feel like either like a lot like bigger people too that I never thought I'd be friends with, or like just so nice to me. And I'm like, what? Like, how are you so nice to me? Like, why are you so nice to me?
oh, I love that. I love when like
Yeah.
people are actually like,
True to them.
yeah, a lot of things when you go to LA, it's like, oh, everyone's fake here, like
Hmm.
blah 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 blah.
Scary.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself like living in Indiana if you're gonna like pursue social media full time? Do you see yourself like going to like LA?
I don't probably not LA, but I definitely do not want to stay in Indiana. I don't know exactly where I want to move to, but definitely don't see myself living in Indiana for much longer. I don't know. I like last summer I lived in Hawaii for 2 months with one of my friends I met through social
Oh, that's
media,
so nice.
and it was like the greatest time ever. So I think like I might want to go somewhere like also I haven't been before and live there for a few months and just kind of like experience it. I don't know. I also, when I was in Hawaii, it was like the greatest time of my whole entire life, and I've been back twice since then. So I feel like I also would be interested in living there again for a little bit, or I don't know, somewhere that's not here though, that's for sure.
You were there. Where'd you go last
Yeah,
in
I was
Hawaii?
in Honolulu, and it
Hmm.
was so nice. Went for like 15 days or something because my friend lives there now, and it's like
Yeah.
so beautiful, and it's
Oh
just
my God,
like
it's like it's insane,
it's
like the most insane place I've ever
Where do
been.
you like stay when you go?
I've been to Oahu all 3 times, and then the most recent time it was like Honolulu, Waikiki area, and then the other 2 times were North Shore.
oh yeah, we drove there.
I know that
Yeah.
from Brandy Melville on one of their crew necks, North Shore, Hawaii.
That's
Yes.
where, what is it? The
Asai?
yeah. What's it called?
Sunrise Shack.
Yeah, we went there. It was like so. I was like, oh my god, I see this all the time
No,
on my
I
wanna
literally
try
was
that.
like, oh my God, I used to watch Hannah Malocious videos, like, or
Literally,
getting Sunrise Shack.
literally. I was
I
like,
see
oh,
you guys
maybe I'll
like
see
vibing.
them.
I feel like you and Hannah Maloche would be like a good duo.
I
Of
want to
being,
be her best friend. She
I
followed me on TikTok like last year. I made a TikTok about her. I was like, my the TikTok or TikToker I'm most obsessed with, and she was like, "Oh my God, hi!" And I like literally cried. I remember I was like golfing with one of my friends, and I was like sitting on the golf cart like crying. And I was like, "She followed me
I
back."
so see you guys like being just
Yeah.
like cat, like just friends like that in Hawaii. I picture that.
Part 2, we'll
Oh.
send her your collab.
Hmm. Have you guys ever designed a piece? Like, do you guys have your own pieces with Evry Jewels?
Like she pretty much does a lot of the designing for a lot of the stuff. I work with everyone to create for the
Mhm.
collab, so I always like help. But like
Yeah.
maybe I'll make my own piece one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of do. You
I
say
know,
you
like,
say
I
these
feel
all
like
the
I
time.
do.
It's just
Yeah,
like your
I
name's not
send
on
yeah,
them.
I send pieces like and ideas and
And then
stuff.
like, yeah, then we'll just
But-
like, make it, because that's what makes like every jewel so fun, where it's like we don't buy any like jewelry wholesale, where it's like, okay, here's a catalog, like
Yeah.
here's like buy this and like order this amount. It's really like whatever we want to make. Like we could get a sample of something and then make it
Design
bigger,
yeah.
small, or whatever. So I think that's what
Yeah.
makes like the product part so fun, like when you're in this kind of business. And like I think that's just like more fulfilling in a way, because you could kind of like tap into like that whole creative side. And I did like study marketing and stuff, so it's obviously about like selling, but I think what makes that way more like fulfilling is
We're able to create
Yeah.
it from like start to finish and like show that kind of process. Like you're able to design what you want. You sent your ideas, and we were able to.
Yeah, when you said, you're like, yeah, you can literally do anything, like anything. You're like,
Yeah.
if you don't like it, we can like change it. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
which is super cool, and I feel like very unique from like
Mhm.
other brands.
I feel like we do some rapid fire questions
Yeah.
for
Rapid
our girl,
fire.
Miss Olivia. Okay. Would you rather never get your nails done again or never get your eyelashes done again?
Did you say eyelashes?
Yes.
That's funny. I just got my eyelashes off
I
for the
saw
first
that.
time in like a year and a half.
Oh,
I
really?
tried
I feel,
to
okay,
finish
that
it.
means the mascara, like mascara looks really good. I like Oh wow. Okay, I thought like those were like fake, like in a good way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
No,
no,
I
I
saw
took
that.
my eyelash extensions off literally like 4 days ago for the first time in a year and a half. This is
And
my first time wearing mascara in like a year.
I feel like the fake, like I did that one time, and it was like, oh, you can't touch your eyes, you
Oh
can't
my
put.
God, I was like rubbing my eyes and like this is the best feeling ever.
Mm.
Like I would honestly suggest if you ever wanted to do something like that, lash lift and tint.
Yeah,
That's my favorite
I've
thing.
never done that before.
You never done that before?
Do it.
Do it. It's like you could
I
you
don't
could
wear
touch your
mascara.
eyelashes. You could like put products, like nothing happens.
I might
And
try that out.
it's
I've
like
been
the
I
best
using
find my
thing.
eyelashes
Grande
grow too
Lash.
because I don't wear mascara ever now because I do it.
But you gotta
You
give us
do
your
it?
answer. You gotta give us your answer. No lashes or
No lashes, no lashes.
okay, you do that over your
Yay!
nails?
I think
Yeah.
I would do. I think I do no nails.
I feel like now I'm like back in my nail
I don't
era, and like I feel like if I see no nails, I feel like naked, and now I just
Oh,
like
yeah.
long nails where it's like I can't. If I don't have long nails on, I don't feel like me.
I've literally had acrylic since my eighth grade, like eighth grade.
Like
So eight
I-
years, like
like when it's like long, it feels like it like extends like my hand. When I see it just like
No.
regular, like a shellac or manicure, I'm like, okay, I have like little stubby.
Okay, but
fucking
now on
fingers.
TikTok, it's like a thing. Like
No, it's not. I don't.
I
care.
saw that.
They're like, oh yeah, there's no. It's
naked girl summer.
I
Yeah,
know,
no,
I'm
no,
like-
fuck that. I just started on the nail trend, and I'm gonna say I'm not doing no naked girl summer.
I
No,
saw that.
I
I'm
don't
like-
think I
I'm
can
like,
do
you
no
feel it?
nails.
No, I feel like it makes
No.
me feel, more like feminine too. Not that there's
Yeah.
anything wrong with not being feminine, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, okay. Next, what's your go-to Starbucks order? She's like a pink drinker.
Venti,
What?
strawberry fresher, light lemonade, no strawberry inclusions. I used to get 3 pumps of raspberry, but they discontinued it.
Yeah.
I used to be like the biggest Starbucks fiend. Like for my sweet
Oh.
16, my mom got me cut out like invitation. She got me like a massive cake, and like we had like someone edit or like Photoshop where like the green part where it says like Starbucks, we had like baby pink in the same font saying like Britney's sweet 16. Like I was like every day. Even we got like the cake pop from
I
Starbucks.
want a
Like
Starbucks party.
you had a Starbucks party?
I want
Oh,
one.
you want? I'm like, okay, we're
Mhm.
soulmates then. If you had a Starbucks party, my mom, she's like a gold member since like 2010, and
Yeah.
she even got
No,
like the clear cups
like-
like to when people came in to like put the drinks inside. She just no detail was spared.
That's awesome. That's actually awesome. Yeah, I've been a gold member since like 2017 or something. It's like my greatest accomplishment.
That and the
It's
Evry Jules
awesome.
collab.
That and
But
Evry
I have to
Jules
say, last week we were going to New York, and like my mom, she is not herself if she doesn't start her morning off with her $7.48 coffee. Like there's no my mother unless she is filled with that caffeine. So when we were driving to New York, she drove us there like last week because we were gonna like film some content. We were like meeting with like a social media creator, and she had to get her Starbucks, and I was like, okay, I'll get some like egg bites, and like I'm not a huge like dairy person, and like I bite into the egg bite, and it was like, oh, mushroom and kale or something. So I'm like, I didn't think anything like cheese related. I bite into, I'm like, I just like drank from a cow. I look it up. The first fucking ingredient, cottage cheese. I'm like, bruh. Well, I feel like they should have said like, because they had one that said Gouda, so I assumed like, okay, that one's the cheese one. Then like
Yeah.
the one that I got was like mushroom kale, and I'm like, okay, where's the cheese? I go look it up on like their ingredients FAQ. Cottage cheese, partial skim milk. I'm like, bruh.
don't know.
And
I
I'm
feel
like,
like
I'm
you're
like,
not-
oh god.
I didn't know that either.
I'm like, Mom, my stomach hurts. She goes, relax. You had one bite. I'm like, no. I don't care
I
if it's
know,
my
the
head.
whole drive. You said it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
5
gonna
times.
yak.
I'm like, are you car sick or?
But
She's like,
then
no,
I'm
it's from
like-
the cheese. I'm like, but she said it like right after she took the bite too. And it's like, girl,
Yeah, but then I was
Girl.
like,
Wait,
I-
so you don't eat any dairy?
no, I do eat dairy. No,
Oh.
I'm like, I have weird dietary restrictions. One
Okay.
day I'll like be like, I don't feel like eating gluten today. Then like today, it's like I don't indulge in dairy if that makes sense. Like I'll avoid it when I can. But like if
Yeah.
the really good like ice cream place I want, I'll have it. But like I will not get like a coffee with like milk. If
Okay.
I'm not gonna go eat like some shitty cheese, but like if I'm having like a nice, I call them charcuterie boards. I'll eat the fucking
That's
cheese.
what
You
I
know.
call them. That's
What?
what I call them.
But also though,
I don't know. Starbucks food is like not really my
but
fave. I feel like
do you
it's the
eat
drinks.
Starbucks breakfast?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I feel like I get like bacon goudas when I go, or like the sausage, egg, and cheddar one.
Mhm.
I want to try that like wrap. But are you like a matcha girly or no?
No,
Okay, because I am a matcha girly, but
Recently,
I'm not a Starbucks matcha girly. Because like,
that's the only matcha I've tried.
okay, then maybe that's why you're not a matcha girly. Because you're trying the wrong
Yeah.
matcha. I'm gonna transfer you like I did to Nadia.
Yeah,
to
I've been
the
drinking it
matcha.
a lot recently.
Where do you get it from?
I feel like
Probably
they're like
somewhere
better at like
around here.
little cafes and stuff because the Starbucks one is like a powder, like an instant mix or whatever. So it's not like fresh. But, like when I'm in New York, like Chacha matcha is really good.
Okay, yeah. I actually feel like I have tried theirs before
Oh really? Yum. Another one,
in
blue bottle.
LA.
Do you have Blue Bottle in Indiana?
No.
Cause
Yeah, that one was good. You loved that one.
yeah, that one's amazing. I was
The
like
one we had in
craving
LA,
it.
I really
Yeah,
liked.
that was good too. I saw this like coffee shop because when we were in LA like 2 weeks ago, I saw this coffee shop that like Hailey Bieber was like paparazzi'd at with like Justin. I'm like, actually, we're staying close to there. Let's go. Because like we had a meeting.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let's go there. And I'm like, sometimes when like influencers like they'll go places like maybe overrated or like whatever, but it was really
It was
freaking
very
good.
it was like very small and cutesy.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, if Hailey Bieber went there, she got red nails. I need fucking red nails. Like, you can probably find so many like different red nails. And I was like showing my nail tech yesterday when I was getting them done, and I was like trying to find like these random pictures where you couldn't even see it. And I'm like, I could easily go find any other red nails, but I feel like Hailey Bieber like carefully chose the red.
She
so
knows.
I feel like
She knows, though.
if I copy hers, like I'll
So,
be safe.
are you a Hailey Bieber or Selena fan?
Oh,
Whose side
girl,
are you on?
I'm a nobody. I feel like
I like both, but like
I don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care
Who
to
cares?
actually care. Like
All right, what about you?
Yeah, honestly, I don't like. I actually care, but
No,
Me
like
too.
I did like a bit like for like TikTok when it like happened. Like I wanted to like ride the wave, so I was like Hailey Bieber is Selena fan, but I feel like it's just like more for like jokes where it's
Yeah.
like I like Hailey for different like a lot of like fashion
Yeah.
stuff. Like that's like her thing. So I'm not like
but like we don't know them personally, so like we can't really like say.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
true.
feel like
Yeah.
you can't like you're gonna cancel me because like I said like I like her nails. Like I'm not saying you know like
yeah,
I don't know. She got good style, and
she does have good style.
she got good style, nice skin, nice
Mhm.
nails.
Nice,
So-
nice
But
husband.
it's crazy how like TikTok makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like the biggest. Like
I
I,
know.
had like cardboard
JB?
cutouts of Justin Bieber. I had like
Mm.
52 posters in my fucking
Yeah,
room. It was
same.
like,
My fish was named JB.
oh, cute.
Yeah.
Like I was so fucking delusional that like when I went to his concert, I thought I was gonna be like one less lonely girl. Like
oh
my brain.
god, that was my biggest dream. And like, have you seen those videos where like their husband does it to like? Have you seen those? Like, I want
What?
my husband to sing that to me.
Like
at
your
my
husband
wedding.
proposes.
Yeah, like at your wedding, like I've seen like videos where it's like their husband sings. I'm like,
Oh, that's so adorable. I just was so fucking in a state of delusionalness that I thought I was gonna get picked. And then I remember like back in the day when he did like meet and greets, I remember that I got like these tickets, okay? And I'm like, oh my god, my life is gonna be complete. Like nothing
Yeah.
else matters. And I low-key got scammed because what happened is they were taking like groups of 6, and it didn't matter if you had like known those people. So they okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're in the picture. So I got screwed because I was like the 6th person in like this random group, and I was
wanna
on
see
the
that
edge
photo.
of the fucking picture that it looked like I had gotten photoshopped into the picture. I was so on the edge that like it wasn't even like postable on Instagram because the square I was like edited, I was cropped out like automatically, and like I couldn't do fucking landscape or shit because like that would ruin the feed and you couldn't see
I
it.
need to see that.
So
Photo.
I asked my mom for it. I couldn't find it. I feel like it'd be funny to make a TikTok about it, but it was like kind of a scam because it just like pushed me with like a group of 6. I had no idea who they were.
I can't believe they
Yeah.
do that. Like if you're paying,
And then
I'd
I
be so
gave him like a
mad.
piece of, and basically my dad, because my dad was like, so basically my family's like 4th generation jewelry. So we've been doing jewelry for 4 generations. So at the time, my dad, like he was doing a lot of like men's jewelry, and I had brought him like a piece, like all like blinged out for like Justin when I met him. And months later, my dad got a call from like this man in like Dubai or like somewhere. I don't know how, but he ended up having the piece and like asked him to make him like more piece. I'm not sure, like that piece we gave to Justin or something was like,
What the heck?
I don't know. But now no piece of jewelry for Justin and no picture with him.
Oh,
So
that's so thoughtful though that you brought him some jewelry.
I couldn't say, like my dad was like doing more of the talking for me. It was like so fucking embarrassing because I couldn't say
How old were
anything.
you?
My dad goes, "Oh, she's a big fan." I'm like, "Dad, shut the fuck up."
Should've been
I was in
close.
grade 9. But that's my like only time with Justin Bieber, and I thought like,
close enough.
yeah, I want to find that picture now.
I don't think so.
Summer is officially here, guys, and I found where to get the cutest summer jewelry, and it is from Evry Jewels. Make sure you guys go check it out because, like I said, guys, they have the cutest summer jewelry ever, and it's so high quality and affordable. And use the code PODCASTLOVE for 50% off your entire order. Make sure to check it out right now because, guys, stuff is just selling out like crazy. Go to EVRYJEWELS.com and use the code PODCASTLOVE for 50% off your entire order. Let us know your favorite TV show.
Gossip Girl and Friends.
Okay,
I've watched them both like 5 times.
Yeah, I want to rewatch Gossip Girl. I've been seeing
The thing is, like, the
TikToks recently.
episodes are freaking long. Like, I have ADHD and like I need like a 20-minute
Yeah,
episode
they are
or like
long.
It's so
They're
good.
so good though. Friends though, the episodes are only like 25 minutes.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's like
Friends
my
is good.
perfect. I need that. What is one makeup product that you would not be able to live without?
Probably. I'm looking around my makeup. I recently got the Patrick Ta like blush duo, and it's in the shade She's a Doll, and it's like a liquid one, liquid,
Okay, nice,
Mhm.
nice.
and then like
That's
a powder one, and like all in one. I really like that. Probably blush.
I like blush
yeah,
too.
I like
I like
blush
blush,
too.
but I fucking some rosacea, so I don't know if technically I need some more. What is what? Oh no, I already asked you that. Who are your favorite influencers to watch or like see? I guess see or watch.
Probably Hannah Maloche is probably like my favorite. This is like an old one, but Alicia Marie. I used to watch her when I was like
Oh my
literally.
god, I
What?
love Alicia
Okay,
Marie.
tell her the story.
And-
I feel bad now that we
Okay.
didn't say hi to her.
So, oh my god, I watch her and like Remy a lot.
Mhm.
I love Alicia. I just find that like it's like more like comforting, you know, where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, so what I'm doing, I like to like put it on like when I'm like in the shower or like nighttime routine, you know.
That's funny, yeah. When I'm
But
in the shower, put their podcast on and I listen to their
oh, pretty
podcast while I
basic.
shower.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
listen to that
pretty
too.
basic.
So last week we were like at an event in LA because we did like a collab with somebody and
Mhm.
she had this like little like party and next thing I know I turn around and Alicia Marie is just right there. And I don't get really nervous. I was stage fright.
You-
And I
I
was
was
like,
I wouldn't know what to say.
I
would
don't
not know
really
what to
watch
say,
exactly.
dude.
I know what to say because I'm not like it's not like a fangirl. It's more like oh my god, like I watch her like in my fucking bathroom.
In my shower. I
Yeah,
watch
and like
Yeah,
and then
no,
like you're here
yeah.
in real life, and I was like trying to find like an in to like speak to her, but like it just it
Because she was
wasn't
also
working.
talking
Yeah.
to her friends,
She
and
was
she's
talking.
like, Nadia, go up. I'm like, I would, like, I really
I
don't
was
care.
so
But
scared.
like, I literally never watched her before. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, hey, like, I love your videos, and then her
Yeah.
be like, oh, really? Like, whatever. And then me like just not know anything. I'm like, you have to go because you like her, like, you know
and,
her.
and especially in LA where it's like not that I'm saying like she's like this, but a lot of people are like judgmental and stuff, and like it's scary with like these influence like sometimes where it's like I don't want to go up and like say something where it's like oh my gosh she's a fangirl like why like
Why-
and like
yeah.
be like oh why is she even at this event, you know, because I don't want like obviously make our brand look like oh my god like they're just
Yeah.
fangirls or people like it's not like, you know, so I was like trying to find like a perfect in to go talk to her,
Yeah.
but it was like she was just like conversating the whole night where like
There wasn't.
couldn't
Like,
go.
I didn't want to be like,
and
oh,
I didn't know
can I pull you
anyone,
aside?
and I didn't know anyone that like she was talking to either. So it's not like, oh my god, can you introduce me? Like,
Yeah.
so I just had to like look and be like, okay, like that's the close I was
Admire.
getting, and I fucking regret.
I know.
Oh
I
my
felt
God,
bad
that's
after.
still
I'm like,
so
I shouldn't have.
cool.
I
would just
regret
love to like watch her.
Well, even like it's kind of like crazy. You just like even like doing collabs with like influencers or like seeing people in real life. Cause like I know how you mentioned like Tana, like how you saw her too. And like that was the
Yeah.
same for me when we also did a collab with her. I remember.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, that was like, whoa, like she
Yeah.
had like DM'd us too. She was like, basically what happened is for some reason, like Instagram like had this glitch 2 years ago almost where we got like logged out of our account, but it wasn't like hacked. It was just like, you can't log in. It was like the worst week of my life. And I remember I was in Italy with like 2 of my like friends, and
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like you're not enjoying this vacation because like I didn't know like what was gonna happen. I didn't know how
Because
long it was gonna
stress,
last
yeah.
for. We were logged out, and like I kept checking from like my own account to see if like, you know, sometimes like someone's getting hacked. It's like they have like random stories like, oh, email me for Cash App or some shit. So I kept like checking to see if like stories were gonna be like posted or something was gonna be happening, or like change the username, but like nothing actually had happened. Just like a glitch. We finally get back in our account after a week. I'm like, like I'm going all over my fucking phone, like all the DMs, everything. I had like a DM from like Tana, and it was like, I would die to be your next collab. And I was like, I show my friend, I'm like, did I read this right? And
Yeah.
I was like, oh dang. So then I remember like we set up a call, whatever, and then you know like Tana is like all like unorganized, whatever, and she was doing like so many pieces, and it was really hard to like get a hold of her like on text, obviously. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like awful. It's just like she had so many pieces that like I'm like, no, let me like come to LA. I'll like fly for like one day. Let me like meet you in person. I'll show you everything because like she had like 12 pieces.
Yeah.
Where it's like, let me show you everything in person, make your comments, and that will just save us so much time in the end where instead of like going back and forth, whatever you'll see, we'll sit you down. So I remember even going all the way to LA and like having a thought in the back of my mind because it wasn't even for sure confirmed. It was like, yeah, we'll see you there. I'm like, I have a feeling I'm going to go all the way there and like, it's not going to happen. Like I'll get ghosted. But then honestly, she pulled through. We went to like her house and it was just like, it wasn't like,
So
again, like not
surreal.
fangirling. It's just like crazy where it's just like you watch people on YouTube.
I'm literally here.
And now
And
you're
it's like, okay,
sitting
there's
in
like
her
a real
house.
like person.
Yeah, no, it was like crazy. Like I literally walked up to her and I was like, "This is like, I'm sure you're so sick of this, but like, holy crap, you're Tana Mojo."
Yeah.
Like,
And that's like the same thing too. I was like, I'm like, oh,
Like,
so we
you're
just went to
literally
Tana's
a real
house
person.
and like that was just like a random like Tuesday fucking night. Yeah, like exactly. It's not like fangirl. It's more like
Just like, I love
cool.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me go to my few more questions for you. Dream place to travel to.
Bora Bora probably.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want my honeymoon there.
Yeah.
Your favorite aesthetic?
I don't know. Name some off.
Clean girl, street style, Y2K.
Coconut.
I don't like have an aesthetic, I feel like.
Yeah, like,
Everything.
I feel like
I'm
you
all in
every
one,
day.
like,
Girl
every day, like,
aesthetic.
yeah.
What is your favorite thing about yourself?
I feel like I'm a very nice and like generous person. Like I
I love
always
that.
like am trying to help people and do things for people and I feel like I'm nice and generous. And a lot of people think I'm so mean. And everyone's
you're
like,
so sweet.
"Well, have
No,
you
like,
met
you're like a
her?" And they're like,
sweetheart.
"No." And like she's actually really nice.
Aw.
Maybe it's like a resting bitch face vibe too, where it's
Oh,
like,
I definitely have that.
what is your favorite food?
Pasta, like vodka, spicy vodka pasta.
Oh, yum. Do you ever try making that like Gigi Hadid like viral
Y-
TikTok one?
Yes,
I
like
need
once
to
a
make
week.
that. I need to make that.
Yes, so good.
What is your go-to outfit?
Like sweatpants and a big sweatshirt normally.
Okay, yeah,
Or like
I'm like-
it's
I'm
either
like a-
that or like a cute little like skimp set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cute. What is your favorite thing to do? Like, what's your like ideal like day? Like your dream
Wake
day?
up, go to Starbucks, go to Sephora, come home, watch Friends or Gossip Girl.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
Last thing, gold or silver jewelry?
I like mix mine. I would say gold for my necklaces, silver for my rings.
I saw a TikTok, like Sophia Richie was like getting ready for the day, and then someone comments, "Oh, so now we can mix gold and silver jewelry." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, well,
Been doing
yeah.
that.
now
Yeah.
it's like funny how
It's
like if
approved
like a
by her,
celebrity like
yeah.
does something, it's like
I know. I feel like,
I
people
saw
used to hate that.
like this nail trend now where like people are getting like baby blue and they're calling it like blueberry milk nails, and it's like,
Oh yeah, someone literally baby blue nails and I had them before these ones and someone was like, "Oh, like getting like the blueberry milk nails," and I was like, "What are you like literally
so
what are you
just
talking
baby
about?"
blue.
Yeah, just baby blue. Like
But
I've
it's
been
just like
getting
funny how like people like will just like make trends, or like I saw like videos of like people trying to like get that like Sophia Richie aesthetic where like they're throwing out stuff from their closet or just like I need
Yeah.
to revamp
Oh, yeah, I saw
wardrobe. It's
that.
just like crazy, but yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's crazy.
there you go. This is the Anything and Everything podcast. And Olivia, you were awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on this podcast. So
Thank you
excited
so
for
much
part
for having
two.
me.
I know
You're
part two,
awesome.
like soon we're gonna.
We're
get
so
the stuff
excited.
soon.
You're so awesome. Thank you. And you're
Thanks.
amazing.
Thanks for coming on. We love you so much. Mwah.
I love you guys so much.
I'm
Thank
excited.
you.
I
You
can't
guys are
wait.
awesome. Thank you. See you soon.
Ah.
Yeah.
Thank you again to Evry Jewels for sponsoring this podcast. Again, if you want 50% off your order, use the code PODCASTLOVE to get yourself the best high quality and affordable jewelry.